We are at Social at Changkat. Welcome back to the Alvin Sinclair Show. Yes, my name is Alvin and we have Crossing Boundaries, main man Shanil. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
He has been trained to say that. Yeah? So Shanil, there's this question that a lot of people are asking. Are you Malaysian or is there some kind of a mixed blood in you or something like that?
I'm everything. Punjabi, Portuguese, Dutch, English, Burmese, etc., etc., etc.
I was not asking about 600 years ago. I mean, all the way down Burmese. I mean, seriously, I mean, like, what? Okay, now, okay, your dad is?
My dad's Punjabi.
Your mom?
Everything.
Nice. Satu Malaysia. More like one world.
One world, one world.
One world, right? Okay, Crossing Boundaries. How did you guys come up with the name?
Basically, the reason why we're called Crossing Boundaries was when we started, we had a mix of people. We had me from Sabah. We had my guitarist from Puchong, we had my bassist from Perak, and my drummer was from Johor. But he originally left, so we had to find someone else from Johor, so we got another drummer from Johor.
Okay.
So basically it's called Crossing Boundaries because it spans the whole of Malaysia. We have everyone from all walks of life. Our managers and our friends are generally from everywhere.
And did you are like the main man of the band, right? You came up with this band?
I am the main driving force. I push under when it goes out to get the interview, goes out and gets the shows.
And so when you came out with the name Crossing Boundaries, like were all the other bandmates okay with it, or they were like, oh, no what, Chanel, let's just name it something else?
No, I didn't make the name.
Oh, who came up with the name?
I think it was our ex-drummer.
Oh, your ex-drummer, he came up with the name.
It's either my ex-drummer or my bassist, one of them.
Okay, cool. Crossing Boundaries, you guys are pretty new in the scene, would you say?
We've been around for about 2-3 years, but the initial year or two we were playing more university gigs, like a small university band. But in 2009 or 2010 we started some open mics outside. We started off at Laila's in Kelana Jaya, then we got some at Artista, and then from there we started playing under the Manga and Rojak festival.
Ah, I heard about the Manga Rojak festivals, yeah.
And through the Manga Rojak festivals, we were brought to Hard Rock Penang.
Okay.
Then after Hard Rock Penang, when we came back, we had opportunities in Singapore. We played for Harian Metro at Dataran Merdeka. Okay. We played for Tune Talk at Dataran Palawan. I'll be playing in Australia in November. We got some shows in Singapore coming up, Penang.
That's good. It's pretty much crossing all to other boundaries as well. Okay, a lot of people these days are coming up with bands. I mean, you're pretty aware of that, and a lot of people, college bands, everybody wants to make it big. All of them want to get into the mainstream scene, and they obviously they started off from the indie scene first. How different your band is compared to the others? And I would say, would you categorize yourself, you're from the indie scene, or would you categorize yourself as from the mainstream scene?
Generally, we would categorize ourselves as... No, wait, I got to think of something to say so I don't sound pompous. My aim is to make it sound not like it is, or it sounds like that because it's a Malaysian product. My target is Butterfingers or better, the sound quality. I don't want to turn it on, because sometimes I can get a CD from a local guy and say, okay, turn on the CD. Now I've heard them live, they were good. Okay. Put on the CD and it sounds like rubbish. So we're trying to aim for there.
Alright, so yeah, Butterfingers is a really good benchmark. And it's either there or better, nothing less.
Nothing less.
Nothing less. Okay, where would you categorize yourself now? Because you got your album is out, your album just came out. So where would you categorize this album?
This album would be somewhere just below Butterfingers, but much above the other local guys right now.
Right.
In terms of the sound,
in terms of sound, okay.
Because like some of them, you turn it on, you can hear the vocals are displaced. It's too much auto tuning. Everything sounds a bit too perfect. Sounds a bit too processed. Like everything was through a MIDI machine, and that's not what rock and roll is about. It's about you must have the feel, so you can hear the guitars, you can hear the mistakes.
So that's what you'll get in this album.
You get a whole trip.
How much is this album?
$9.99 for now.
$9.99 for now, and how? I mean, everyone out there watching can actually get this album.
Okay, there are a few ways to get it. One is you can come to the shows and get. We are going to be getting a distribution with Rock Corner. In Sabah, there's a shop in One Borneo called Distro Republic. They're selling the CDs too. In Australia, you can meet up with my girlfriend over there. She'll be handling CDs over there. In Singapore, I have a friend handling that we distributing at shows. In the States, you can get it through Reverb Nation, printed. In US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Mexico, you can download it off iTunes.
This guy really stands for the name Crossing Boundaries, you know, really stands for the name Crossing. You guys are all out. Okay, what, you guys printed like what, 1,000 CDs so far?
1,000, yes.
Yep, how many sold?
So far, I think...
Since the launch, of course. I mean, like, you launched on the 6th of August, like, barely a month.
Since the launch, okay. I would have sold out of my box about 80. I think my guitars sold about 50. And the ones in Australia and all, I haven't kept tab yet. But generally, I would say about 200, 300 easily already.
Okay. 200 or 300 in less than about 20 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. So you're looking at to sell up all your 1,000 CDs by next month? Or the month after?
The CD sales is not really the priority. It's more, the CD is used as as a band to have a product on hand. But I'm pushing for the online distributions. And the CDs, I assume by the end of the year will be out, and if there's demand, print more. If not, work on a new album.
Yeah, very optimistic guy. Crossing Boundaries, okay, let me see. You got 5 songs in this awesome album going for $9.90. He just mentioned $9.99. So he will return the 1 cent back. Do you have your 1 cent change with you?
And I go by the Malaysian law of rounding up.
Yeah, you're half Punjabi, that explains, dude. Okay, alright, Thing, the song Thing is actually on Trax FM Upstage. I think you are at number 5. Yeah, number 5 on the chart show. It's been a non-mover for the past 3 weeks. It's hosted by me and Fat the Vilio. You guys need to get all the votes. You know, guys need to know how to vote. VOTE space Crossing, CROSSING. Send it to 32776. Of course, that's an awesome track. Thing. What's that song all about actually? Thing.
Okay, you asked me this last time, and I gave.
Yeah, but that was on Trax FM Upstage.
Yes.
This is for Loud TV.
Okay, so I'll give a different explanation now.
How many explanations do you have?
As many as I want. I wrote it, right?
Oh, you wrote it. Okay, he's the writer. All right, go on.
The general gist of Thing is duality. It's about battle within yourself, and you have the two counterparts sing during the chorus, and it's all opposing lines. It's inspired. The opposing lines was inspired by the Beatles. Join the Revolution. The Revolution song, where Lennon would always say the opposite of what McCartney would say.
Yes.
So that's one part of it. And then the general feel of the whole song has a very Silverchair Foo Fighters feel, with the vocals coming in with your standard almost chant along, but it's not one of those songs where it's like we need the crowd to sing along now, and it's not that rubbish lah.
Not that nice. That rubbish. Okay, real quick one. Your most embarrassing moment on stage.
Most embarrassing moment on stage.
Forgot the lyrics.
Oh no, usually if I forget lyrics, I have a very good defense mechanism. I sing the first verse.
Oh, you just go back to the first verse again.
Yes. Most embarrassing would be, I played a show last Friday for a launch in a bar called Saints in Kota Damansara. That's where the so I was playing in the middle of a song. I broke string. First set of the second set. Quickly restrung it and all that. Was playing tambourine for a while. Next song played, broke another string. So I had to.
Did they notice? They noticed. Yeah.
Take my guitar down, change all the strings on the spot, and then go back up and play. So it's a bit embarrassing. I was like, someone invited us, and all my strings broke.
All the strings broke, and this is Crossing Boundaries they're talking about. Not someone who just came out of college. You know, you guys have been in the scene for.
But we have broken a string. We played for an MMU Battle of the Bands. We broke a string in the middle of the song. When I say we, means me.
Okay.
And because it was just at the part of the song where I don't play, change guitar, everything, plug and play.
Very good, professional. Okay, we're going to jump to the what we call the Alvin Sinclair's rapid fire round, where I'll be asking you 10 questions. All right, whatever comes out of your head, you just gotta spit.
I can't say yes, right?
You can say yes, you can say no, but it has to come with an explanation in it. Okay? All right. We're gonna kick it off, okay? First question, okay?
Wait.
Are you ready? Deep breath.
Okay.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in about 5 to 10 years from now?
London or Australia.
What else would you be if you were an artist?
A musician.
What would be the first thing you would do if today was the last day?
The first thing I would do, fly to Australia.
What's your vision of perfect society?
Eden.
Eden? What were your dreams as a child?
Musician.
Nice. If I give you an elephant, where would you hide it?
In the refrigerator.
A lot of people ask give me the same answer.
It's a joke, man.
Yeah, I know. It's boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
One actor or actress you would love to get out of it?
I don't remember their names.
Come on. Anyone.
Let me know.
Wait. Go on. No one will know who this person is. Kristen DeBell.
Kristen DeBell. Okay, I don't know who the person is. You've been nominated in the best album category for the AIM. Okay. Anything you want to say to all your haters out there?
Haha.
Okay, last question. How many pairs of shoes you own?
2.
That's what you've been recycling all the while.
I only have 3 pairs of t-shirts.
You didn't hear that. I'll edit that out from the video. Thank you so much, Shanil, for coming on the show. All right. It's been a great pleasure. Do you have any last things to say to your friends, your family, whoever supported you, all your fans, how much your CD is?
Thank you all very much for the support, but there's a lot more to go. We have to make a revolution. The scene here has gone down a bit too much.
Yeah, a bit too much. I have to agree with that. The scene has gone down a little bit too much. What do you plan for the scene?
Basically, one of the first steps is going to be the remarking up of the fact that nowadays everyone goes around and pays for free. That's absolute rubbish because we're all trying to make a living. So, sort of like a union of sorts to get the market up. But that's one of the ideas. The other is to not play for the local market. Let it die.
You want to let the local market die?
It's only when you die will you be reborn.
See, this guy has a plan. The Alvin Sinclair Show with Crossing Boundaries. We got the main man, Shanil, here. We'll be right back next week at The Social.
Hello, my name is Shanil. I run the local band Crossing Boundaries. You're watching the Alvin Sinclair Show on Loud TV.